Einen wunderschönen guten Abend und herzlich willkommen. This is the 41st edition of our beloved FILMFEST Munich. Herzlich willkommen auf dem Filmfest München. Schön, dass Sie alle hier sind. This is a very special night tonight because this is an evening with Jessica Lange. Zum allerersten Mal sind wir als Filmfest München hier in diesem wunderschönen deutschen Theater, die größte Bühne der Stadt. This is the biggest screen we have in Munich, Jessica, and it's just for you. Vielen herzlichen Dank an euch, an das wunderbare deutsche Theater. Dieser Abend gehört natürlich ganz Jessica Lange, der wir diesen wundervollen Preis verleihen wollen. This is the first CineWave ever, a Cine Merit for somebody who did amazing work for decades in the film industry. So a round of applause once again for our prize and for you, Jessica. Mein Name ist Christina Wolf, ich bin Journalistin und ich bin Moderatorin beim Bayerischen Rundfunk. I'm a host and a journalist at the public broadcast in Germany at Bayerischer Rundfunk. And ever since I heard that Jessica Lange is coming to Filmfest Munich, I have to apologize to those people there because I was a nuisance, because I texted them all the time. Ich habe ihnen die ganze Zeit geschrieben und darum gebeten, please, just let me be here. I can do anything and now I can host this evening, so thank you so much. We are here tonight, of course, to celebrate an actor and an artist, a person who has moved us, who has touched us. We fell in love with her. We believed everything that she portrayed on a screen. We believed the stories, we believed the struggles, and hell yeah, you scared us at times, Jessica, you did. Sie ist eine der größten Schauspielerinnen auf diesem Planeten. Sie hat ganz klein angefangen, das liegt aber auch vor allem daran, dass ihr erster Screenpartner King Kong war und man dann sehr klein im Vergleich dazu aussieht. Und sie hat danach mit den wichtigsten Schauspielern aller Zeiten gespielt. You've played with the most important, the most gifted actors of all times. Jack Nicholson, Robert De Niro, Anthony Hopkins, Kathy Bates and so many more. And still, it was always you we were looking at. You're one of the very few people, Jessica, who won the so-called Triple Crown of Acting. Sie ist eine dieser ganz wenigen SchauspielerInnen überhaupt auf der ganzen Welt, die alle Preise gewonnen hat, Oscars, Tonys and Emmys. But there's a crown jewel missing and... And we are so honored that you took your first trip to Munich and you pick it up, the Cine Merit, the CineWave statue. Und wir sind natürlich genauso geehrt, dass Jessica Lange nicht nur hier ist, um mit uns zu reden und diesen Preis abzuholen, sondern natürlich auch, um einen Film zu zeigen. Es geht hier schließlich um Filme. We are so proud that you bring a beautiful film with you. It's a heartbreaking film. I cried so much and I'm trying not to cry tonight, but I cannot promise that I'm gonna be brave. The Great Lillian Hall is a beautiful film and Jessica brought the director with us. Please welcome Michael Christopher. I would love to say that I'm the happiest person in the world that Jessica Lange is here, but I'm maybe lying because those two people, they love you the same as I do, but they worked harder to get you here. So please welcome them on stage. I'd love to have you here with us. Bitte begrüßen Sie ganz herzlich unser neues Leitungsduo vom Filmfest München. They're brand new on the job and look what they did as a first feast. They got Jessica Lange here. Please welcome Christoph Gröner and Julia Weigel. Willkommen.
Danke, wir freuen uns.
How was the opening night for you, and how do you feel one day after the opening night? Julia.
Well, I think we feel super great, a little tired, but it was such an exciting night for all of us. I think 1,500 people celebrated almost until 3 o'clock at night, and I think that's a really great sign, isn't it?
Yeah, and also 5,000 people, young audiences gathered on Friday night, and the exciting never stops. We're really full of adrenaline because now it's our first time at the Deutsches Theater, and again, a huge crowd of fans, and we're really, really super grateful.
I talked about it already, but I'd love to mention it again. And of course, I want to give you the honor to talk about this beautiful new award, because I remember the old, this is really beautiful. And please tell us about the new design and what it means.
You should see the first Cine Merit Award back in the days, end of 90s, beginning of 2000s. That was a beast. And we wanted the lightness of ideas, we wanted the lightness of flow, we wanted to symbolize both the waves of the cinema and also the waves of the city.
And also we wanted to sort of like show a contemporary picture of Munich, because the Isar and the river and the Eisbach, this is really why tourists come to Munich now, and it is a bit like the living sort of like structure through Munich, and we wanted to show that and incorporate that into our festival as well.
And have you seen that I tried to imitate the cinema?
Oh my God!
I did.
Oh yeah, okay, now I see it,
I honestly did. Okay. Didn't mention.
I thought you were a zebra. But a beautiful one.
The Isar is close to the zoo, so
that's true, it's very close to the zoo.
Please stay on stage with me, because we have something, of course, we want to show you all. And I think it's a beautiful clip we're about to see, but in the end, I think it's so difficult to make a clip and show those are the grand moments of Jessica Lange. I think you have to fail, but we tried our best, and I promise it's beautiful. Please have a look at the many, many faces of Jessica Lange. Und jetzt möchte ich bei mir hier auf der Bühne begrüßen, denn bei so einem Event, wenn wir so einen Weltstar zu Gast haben, möchten wir natürlich auch unsere bayerische Regierung hier nicht missen bei uns auf der Bühne. Und deswegen, I would love to welcome our Deputy Prime Minister of Bavaria. Sie ist die bayerische Arbeit und Soziales Ministerin. Bitte begrüßen Sie ganz herzlich Ulrike Scharf. Hallo, Frau Scharf.
Hallo, grüße Sie.
I always wonder where we can stand so you see the prize. So just tell us if we ruin the picture. You don't ruin the picture, I'm sorry. No. Frau Scharf, wie schön ist es für Sie, für die ganze Regierung? How happy are you that now Munich is so important for movies, that we have thousands of people coming to Munich to watch films. We have movie makers, we have fans, so basically we are one of the capitals of movies in the world. Wie glücklich macht Sie das?
Let me say, first of all, my heart is beating like hell and the goosebumps don't go off because this movie, this trailer was just outstanding. Thank you so much. You're wonderful, Jessica. And you know, for Germany, for Bavaria, it's very important. We are a strong partner, reliable partner to the movie industry. And you can see this also in this very high professional studios that we have. As you can see on the production, like Nine Perfect Strangers or Cliffhanger 2, that will be produced here in Bavaria. And it's important to give enough support, financial support, of course. And we are proud that Bavaria is really one of the strong partners and is one of the most attractive standards for the film industry. So happy to have you here, and it is so great this evening to celebrate together.
Wir werden heute Abend, Entschuldigung, bitte. Wir werden heute Abend noch sehr viele Komplimente über Jessica Lange hören. We will hear a lot of words of admiration for you, Jessica. It hasn't even started yet. And people will mention how brilliant you are and how elegant and how fearless. And I was wondering, welche dieser Eigenschaften, which of these traits would you like to have as a politician?
A lot of them, but I think the most important is to be authentic. This is really, really the most important. Look at her life, more than almost 50 years. She is on stage with a lot of courage, a lot of success, determination, and strength. And this is a very, very big role model for women, not only in Bavaria, for women in the whole wide world. So it is really good to have this, to have this strength and this power, and to have women where we can look up to. But let me say something else. In these weeks, we are celebrating Europe in sports as a continent in unity and diversity. And I think it is so important for us, for all of us here, and I'm really thankful that the Munich Film Festival has the clear statement that we are together, we stand up for unity in diversity, and this is the most important Botschaft that goes out from here. So let's stay together.
Message.
I was told that we can talk in English. So.
Of course.
So let us stand together. There is a big responsibility in art and movie, and I say this with a view to Berlin, to the Berlinale, where we had these complications, and I think we should stand up together against anti-Semitism, against extremism, stay together for humans, for human rights, for our democracy, for freedom and for peace.
So a big thank you to Ulrike Schaaf, and you're not leaving me, you're staying with me on stage, if you don't mind. We have the most wonderful seats for what's about to happen, because now, of course, we would love to know why the first CineWave ever goes to Jessica Lange, and why basically our directors love you so, so very much. The stage is yours, Julia Weigel and Christoph Gröner.
We did not want to miss this chance to give out our very first Cine Merit ourselves and hold this honorary speech ourselves for this unique artist who is so very special to our festival, to everyone in this room, and to the two of us. This year, the Munich International Film Festival is honoring the one and only Jessica Lange with the Cine Merit Award for her achievements in the art of film. One round of applause again.
Jessica Lange's impressive career, which spans more than 4 decades, has earned her 2 Oscars, 5 Golden Globes, 3 Emmys, and a Tony, and a recent nomination, again. But she never defined her achievements by these standards. It was always about the craft itself, we feel, about the courage to go further. She owns every character she ever played, layer by layer, nuance by nuance. Acting is more than just slipping into a role, it's creating a complex character and communicating in many different forms through facial expressions, gestures, language, and Jessica Lange is a master of using all these tools.
Her sister once told a film crew Jessica Lange loved to play by herself as a child, full of vivid fantasy. She only started talking when she was 2.5 years old, and her family used to move every 2 years around different towns in Minnesota. It made her cultivate a feeling of being the outsider, the new one, a rebellious nature at heart. When she was 20, she moved to Paris to be trained by Etienne Decroux, the master of modern pantomime. Decroux's focus on nonverbal communication was to have a lasting influence on Lange's acting. And once that chapter had been closed, New York was waiting for her, with King Kong to follow and a long road of portraying ever more complex characters. Every director she ever worked with has at one point or another referred to her magnetism on screen, her becoming the focus of any scene in the most natural way, while remaining fiercely independent at the same time.
And then there is her voice. You just heard it in our short clip. It can be incredibly powerful and commanding. It can be near silent or broken. It has a powerful way of emulating real-life characters. It finds its own music with every fictitious one. All of this is to be reloved here at FilmFest Munich with the 2 films she has selected and shown us to show it here, that we are showing in her honor. Frances from 1982 and Operation Blue Sky from 1994, which won her 2nd Academy Award. And as you've seen, and in recent years, she did become an icon for a completely new generation again through her appearance in the hit series American Horror Story.
Every last shade of her manifold talent culminates in The Great Lillian Hall, directed by Michael Christopher. This drama achieves to combine so many of her previous passions: the love for the theater, both for nonverbal and verbal acting, that constant search for the contradiction between wanting to be free and being constrained by society, by loved ones, by oneself. It is a wonderful example of her craft and simply a wonderful film. But there's one more thing, the eye of Jessica Lange, the gaze she turns not on us, spectators, but on her world. As a photographer, she has found her way as a patient and sensitive observer. She has portrayed her growing up along Route 61 and in vibrant New York and many, many more places. There is the sense of calm, self-sufficiency, and distance in her photographs. To put it in her own words, photography is a great counterpoint to filmmaking because it's a private, solitary experience. It's like writing or painting. It's something you can do on your own.
Well, this is not a solitary experience tonight, for sure. You're not on your own. We're many, dear Jessica. We are extremely happy that we have you as an incredible artist among us tonight for the first time, as we said, in Munich, and also at a wonderful moment in your career, both on stage and film and in photography, as a documentary about your photography is yet to start. So this is a pivotal moment, and we couldn't be more honored. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage Jessica Lange.
Now is the moment. And now, without further ado, we've been waiting for this moment. The beautiful Cine Merit, our first Cine Wave, goes to Jessica Lange.
Yes, I'm posing with the crown jewel. I just want to thank you very briefly. I've never been to Munich before. I wish I had more time to see this beautiful, lovely city. And I really want to just say thank you to the extraordinary warmth and welcoming that we have felt since we've arrived here. It is really, it's so heartening to come to a place where, especially now in the shifting landscape of cinema, not necessarily for the best, but to see such extraordinary enthusiasm and passion for the art of cinema. And I can't tell you how deeply it touches me and how moved I am by witnessing this in the couple days that I've been here. So applause to all of you for your passion for cinema. I think it's incredibly important in this day and age to exchange these stories from all over the world and to actually celebrate the storytellers, which is what we all are. So I thank you very much for that. I thank you for my beautiful award. I'm thrilled to be the first to receive this. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much.